The lead counsel for INEC argued that bringing the witness on short notice leaves the legal team of the Electoral Commission at a disadvantage. The Labour Party, LP, and its presidential candidate, Peter Obi, during Thursday's proceedings at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, presented Eric Ofoebu, a professor of mathematics at the Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, Anambra State, as their fourth witness. The petitioners challenging the election of President Bola Tinubu in the February 25th presidential election also presented the Arise News Director of Operations, Lomi Edebi, as a subpoenaed witness and fifth overall witness for the petitioners so far, according to Arise News. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, on Wednesday informed the Presidential Election Petition Court in Abuja that INEC Chairman Mahmood Yakubu has been evading service of a subpoena on him. Mr. Obi wants Mr. Yakubu to testify before the 5-member panel of the court concerning his petition challenging President Bola Tinubu's victory in the 25th February election. Onyechi Ikpeazu just tendered a letter written by INEC and a subpoena they also sent to INEC requesting to carry out a data analysis on the 2023 presidential election results. INEC did not object to the letter, but objected to the subpoena. The other respondent objected as well. The judges are reviewing the document. 18,088 results out of the 167,443 results uploaded on IREV by INEC were blurred and totally unreadable. That is about 10.8% of the uploaded results. Don't forget that INEC hasn't uploaded the full election result on IREV yet. His claim that Mr. Yakubu was evading service of an order came barely 24 hours after the lawyers of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and its presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, also signaled that they would be bringing the INEC chair to testify in court on the subpoena. Mr. Yakubu was scheduled to testify in their case on Thursday. Mr. Obi's legal team, led by Levi Uzoku, has been at loggerheads with Nigeria's Electoral Commission over their inability to access electoral documents to aid their case. The presidential candidate and his party, the Labour Party, in their joint petition, urged the court to nullify Mr. Tinubu's victory owing to INEC's alleged fraudulent activities during the disputed presidential election. At the resumed hearing on Wednesday, Ms. Obi's lawyer, Levi Uzoku, said the office of the Electoral Umpire's chairman declined to accept an order served on Mr. Yakubu to produce some documents before the court. Mr. Uzoku's disclosure came about after Mr. Obi's legal team exhausted electoral documents it was tendering before the court. He said the team would have loved to continue with tendering or more documentary evidence, but for the refusal of Mr. Yakubu's office to accept a subpoena served on him to produce some documents. They blamed the INEC boss for hindering the progress of their suit. Reacting to Mr. Uzoku's claim, INEC's lawyer, Kemi Pinheiro, asked Mr. Obi's legal team to stop blaming the Electoral Commission for its tardiness in conducting the case. Mr. Pinheiro, a son, said it had become Mr. Uzoku's strategy to blame respondents in the petition for their inability to prosecute their case diligently. It has become a habit whenever they want to seek an adjudgment, they look for somebody to whip. It cannot be true that the office of the INEC chairman refuses a summons. During presentation of the evidence for Labour Party led by the great San Ikpeazu, INEC lawyers could not hide the shock on their faces. The evidence document was too big and too many. Labour Party's lawyer, San Ikpeazu, had a face full of smile as he was dropping trucks of evidence, one by one, from truck to another truck. APC lawyers were all also in shock. The judges could not hide the laughter on their faces. The whole courtroom started laughing. What sort of documents or evidence is this? Even Justice Ugo had to shout, "Odiegu." It looks like 4 major libraries put together. 18,000 results sheets on IREV are blurred. Okay, if the result represents 18,000 polling units, and we stay by the upper threshold of 750 voters per polling unit, just do the mathematics of votes that were allocated. And a winner declared by Mahmoud over 18,000 blood polling unit results. What exactly did Mahmoud Yakubu use to declare Tinubu as the president? I'd like to draw your attention to one fact established by Mr. Peter Obi's legal team in court today during the display of video by Arise TV staff. Mahmoud Yakubu said, "I have asked the polling agent to compare the polling unit result with the one on IREF." Mahmoud Yakubu said, in quote, "I have asked the polling agent to compare the polling unit result with the one on IREF. Jibril Okupeta San said this after the judges refused their application to bring the INEC chairman for examination. The judges, given the result, it was not filed on time. Jibril Okupeta San, in quote, "There are many ways to kill a rat," meaning if Mahmoud Yakubu is not allowed to show up for examination,